for Svenskeren. You do see some J4 jungle, but certainly Froggen once again pushes in, so Echo Fox has the push, and they're going to get a kill onto Svenskeren.
Right over Nature's Grasp. They give him a nice big hug. Svenskeren goes down. Bjergsen looking to pinch them in here with Biofrost and Double Lift, but it's already Gate and Mash that actually had that route inside the jungle. Fast movement, pressure the blue, and they get it with a kill.
And they're going to look for first turret. They've TP'd down Brandini, so it's 5 members of Echo Fox down here. TSM, I mean, Double Lift is now completely cornered. He didn't back off. He's dead too.
This is bad news, Bears. Not long for this world. Double Lift goes down. Acadian picks up a kill. Fight.
Oh, here comes Soul Laners.
Comes huge. Brandini not in a great spot. Going to look to get the rest of the farm that he can before going down. That's what you got to do. Get everything you can. He'll be back in 26 seconds.
Now, because you're getting to that playoff level.
Luxury for Rift Herald is Acadian and team. They do have a chance to pick it up. It can't be stopped. Nice flag and drag to 3 members of Fox, though. TSM do want this fight, even though we were talking about that item spike for Fox. If TSM has the positioning, they can route Fox.
Looks like they're actually trying to make a play to the top side with this Rift Herald. Drop the Rift Herald, and then Acadian actually catches Biofrost on the way up, and now they're pushing Double Lift off the turret here too, so they're going to be able to use that Rift Herald to get pressure mid, and then actually advantage on top side.
Oh, and there's the play again to Brandini on the bot side. Flashed over the wall. He'll be able to scrap shield himself to safety here for a quick second. Actually tries to go for the fight. Puts himself back in the frying pan. His Haunter will now be able to pick up that kill instead of exiting down the bot side. A fight in mid. His top is still being taken. Just went down. A few last shots
for this, and Maokai Ultimate gonna get popped.
Yeah, seeing Brandini on the bot side says, go, go, go. Rooted as soon as he goes into the Valkyrie. That's gonna be Froggen going down. Gate lives only because he has a bit more HP. He goes down at the end. 33 seconds on these timers.
So, nice shot by TSM.
Flash over the wall. Mash starts 1v1ing with Bjergsen, but gets shoved back now. He's got the world against him, trying to live. The curtain is called, and he is put down in the end.
You can only dodge so much, Riv. Check these bushes, but the team is a little bit behind him.
That's what they needed. The bushwhack. There's the equalizer, the barbecue for TSM, and they try to leave right away. Last to the party, first to leave. They start firing back, though. Svenskeren goes down. Gate is also on the floor, but they're ready to come in. Smite is there. Bjergsen goes up, and Svenskeren is obviously going to try for this. 2,500 HP. Very low on the backside is Acadian. He goes down before Baron does. TSM secures the objective. Bjergsen getting one of these kills. Bjergsen getting a second kill. 1,000 kills for Bjergsen. And they get the Baron. 4 members of Fox are down. TSM running strong. That's the ace from Double Lift.
Some sort of play that could get them back in, but I mean, TSM is grouped up as a 5-man squad. They have the more powerful front line, and they're poking them out.
Oh, downtown goes Svenskeren. He's going to be able to take the turret for quite a bit of time. You can see all of TSM not seeing the turrets. They just walk right by them. They'll be able to turn around and get them whenever they please at this point. 25 minutes in, they start to break the base of Echo Fox and might just look for those Nexus turrets.
I mean, they could theoretically end the game here if they want. Top side is pushing in, but they're going to go for the kills.
The instant root, the instant kill. 3 more members now in the eyes of TSM. Froggen with the Gatling, trying to poke in a bit of long range with Mash and his Javelins. And it looks like they stave off TSM for a bit longer, but it's only so they can get more minions to pile into the base.
Yeah, going to knock down this second inhibitor, and it's looking pretty hopeless for Echo Fox. You cannot fight TSM straight up 5v5 as this composition. There's just no way to fight through.
That could be bad for Acadian, but it looks like they just do that. Enough pressure to keep Froggen out and the inhibitor down. Deadly Flourish, Flag, and Drag. There's so much crowd control for just the first person locked down. Cataclysm just creates an entire home for Fox to live in there. Fish in a barrel coming in from Double Lift, and it looks like they are now able to take the inhibitor. They're able to go for the Nexus turrets ever so slowly as they chase Froggen out of the base to make sure he ain't coming back.
Double Lift wants that 4th shot. Kill so bad on Froggen. Froggen not going to give it to him, and TSM looking to clean this one up in 30 minutes. Very strong showing from them after a good early game from Echo Fox.
Absolutely. Slowing things down, making sure they had the composition scaling just a little bit stronger than what Acadian could bring in the jungle, as he had Svenskeren's number, but the team prevails. TSM goes in strong, and they come out with the first win here in the series.
This is the same solo laners from the first game. and you can certainly expect them to look for the same sort of plays, right? To be able to spread.
Acadian trying to disrespect in the jungle a little bit here. He calls help from Froggen, and that's that lane push. Bjergsen's a little late to come here as he's kind of dealing with a wave at the turret.
Nice sidestep.
Bifrost comes up to help.
No hook,
Hold
no
over.
flash,
Bifrost, yeah, flash from the early game, still going in, and Bifrost is going to go down on the roam from the bot lane to mid. First blood for Acadian.
Gate having a laugh about that one on Acadian, so we talked about the fact that top lane maybe getting pushed in, and Gate now looking for a roam. We'll see if he can get a summoner out of Bjergsen.
Predict the flash, hits him. Oh, catches him out of the air. Beautifully done. The charge is
for the dive on top, though. Frog is coming up. I don't know if he still has a package to get here.
Brandini ultimatum. Now he can hook shot out of this one. Beautifully played, but he actually goes back in. Trying to get Frog in the kills here. Haunts are going to be going down, and now Svenskeren has to go toe-to-toe with Frog, and the blue buff is there. He can continue to sling out the spells. Flashes over, but takes the slow from the cast, and that may be enough. Valkyrie just putting him in range. A few more, 3 charges up, and he's not going to be able to get the last one off. The big one not doing it. Know where Acadian is if he heads there. They are going to try to go in the mid lane on Froggen now. That Valk's down. He's going to just head out, or hang out, I should say, in mid. Acadian back and forth. He should be able to jump over the wall and get out of this.
4 members of Echo Fox responding, though.
Hook for a hook. Oh, my word. Gate taken down immediately. The rest of that is going to slow the team.
Camille's here, though, and Haunter is not TP'd.
Brandini right around. That's going to be Hextech ultimatum. Oh, he's going to get one locked in onto Doublelift. Fate's call pushes him right back into Brandini. Doublelift has the room to keep the fire going. Cataclysm on all 3. He actually gets the flag and drag in before he gets that down, and Doublelift has the chance to dance around the outside and continue to take down Echo Fox.
I mean, Mash couldn't follow up. He didn't have his flash to go over the wall, so... But, I mean, TSM's already on the turret. Haunter should know this is coming. Maybe caught out regardless. They can try to get this kill on Mash. This would be big.
Oh, Cataclysm back. They might be able to drop Acadian, but since Garen actually didn't go for the fight as well, they all wanted out. They do get the kill over.
But
I always thumbs up. I always thumbs up the aggressive dodge, the forward dodge.
Brandini's won the fight now, and Haunts are going to be taking a lot of damage here.
See who's in whose head on this fight. Oh, Froggen making it a 2v1, and Doublelift can't get there in time. Late to the party. Fox looks like they actually wanted to join this one with
Invite. Down, and that's what they're trying to do.
One slow. There's the flash. Taken down before the hook goes through. This is Doublelift's going to be going down. Hook shot straight to him. Very nice flash to keep himself alive for the time being, but it's all a futile attempt. He goes.
Just going to be gone because Acadian is pretty far away. I don't know if they can get here in time. We'll see if they go for the play. Brandini has no TP.
They have the Whirling Death.
That can look to secure this.
Mash throws in Whirling Death, and he steals it with the ultimate. Whirling Objective Stealer. And
this is going to be an inhibitor at 24 minutes for Echo Fox.
Look where TSM is as well. Turned on top of their head for this play, thinking they had time, and that's how dark the map is for them on that bot side. Fox was on that side. Now lose Brandini, 6 of their turrets.
Super strong now, has the Ravenous Hydra. He's going to chase down Haunter.
Hextech ultimatum after the flag and drag. Where did his health go? Brandini coming up huge, and the Supermen were able to catapult an 8,000 gold lead. 1.5 minutes left on Baron, and they continue to turn TSM's base into shambles.
It's a tough one for TSM. I mean, they were still within reach until that Baron went wrong, right? And they're looking to quickly close out this game.
They want to put a little bit of pressure on. Fate's call goes back in, throws down the box. What a hit from Team Solo mid. Brandini gets deleted. Froggen's still alive, trying to put the damage back onto Haunter, but Gate's already running. His mana shield is down, and that means he's going to be taking more damage as it falls. Mash goes down. That shield is gone for Gate, and he's got to stay out of the way of the damage. These guys
around their minion waves, and Sven looking for a pick though.
Can't stop, won't stop. He's got Haunter right behind him. One more body slam in just a few seconds. Mash uses the adrenaline rush to get himself some distance just out of range of the body slam, but he's got 5 members chasing him down.
They're chasing so far though. Brandini's in the base, and Brandini's gonna go for the end. All Echo Fox has to do is delay now. If they can stop these bases, Echo Fox wins the game, and Acadian does stop the base, and I don't know if Haunter can do this by himself. We'll see.
There's one hit. He can't take too much damage from the turrets. Brandini needs to work the minions in. He might want to get back with his team is what they're saying. Double close to going down. Acadian hops out of that one. Gate's going to be able to take one down. Can he get another one? That kill actually going over to Acadian before he went down. Gate not coming up with much more than grabs here. It's still a 2v1 as they teeter back and forth. TSM on the wrong side of the fight, and Brandini going for the Nexus as they are coast to coast in what's happening right now. He's got the GA, so he's coming back up with super minions right behind him. Tries to get the last bit of armor. Hextech ultimatum as he feels like he can drop Hanser anyways, and it's Brandini taking the game for Echo Fox. Seconds, it will be the Galio lock-in. It's going to be Bass Brothers party here for Hanser, Svenskeren, and Bjergsen. They might say take it because Acadian's just on the backside. Oh, Hanser knows he's coming. They decide to turn it back after they see him on the ward, but it's still the fight.
What are they doing?
It looks like Hanser didn't want that, and Svenskeren went right back in to try to kill Acadian.
I mean, a lot more there.
Wow, the rinse and repeats. They just kind of walk into these engagements, and Skeren's going to be able to do the same thing. Huge damage coming into Acadian. Bjergsen said, can we wait this one out? And Sven was definitely off what kills actually got TSM very much ahead in game number 1. Hanser looks like he's going to get locked up, popped up, and knocked down in the end on this one. A 3v1, a bit too much. And that's only 26 seconds for him.
This is the two-man solo lane play that TSM always is going for.
Fighting right on top of it. Bjergsen with the adaptive helm. Is he healing? No, I'm just kidding, but he's absolutely not taking any of that damage with his early shield. Hanser able to pick that one up. There's the Bash Brothers squad. It'd be very scary if we do. It seems like they hold off and engage themselves. That's the ultimate down for Gate still. They felt like they could get maybe leaving kills as TSM were going to straggle out one by one.
For the engage.
But they aren't down there. They're in the mid lane. Going to be hard to take down Biofrost. Puts on that hardened skin, but he is going down in the end. Bjergsen a little late to get to the fight as they were going to try to take down Brandini on the bot side.
And
trying to that is here. Still actually happening. Brandini did make his way to the lane, seeing that fight, thinking it was safe. And once again,
he's going to be at that tier 2 very soon. No one is responding from Echo Fox yet, so could be tough.
Spider right in his face, couldn't get that shot off. Hanser is going to stay as well for his fight. And that's Gate going down very slowly. There's Brandini finally back to base. What does TSM decide
this fight? If TSM can push them off without him coming, he will just go for the base, but instead they're going to TP him in. They're going to look for the fight.
Equalizer down. Gate says, I'm going in first. Froggen puts himself right next to Hanser for the Hextech ultimatum. Froggen getting help from Acadian. They kick back Hanser. The kills are coming in as Biofrost is low. Double it, flashing over the wall, putting himself in the middle of the fight with the rest of the team. If they're all there, they're all going to be safe, and they start picking up the rest of the kills. Mash, the only one left, and Double It with the triple kill. And the ace on Echo Fox.
They do kill Spencer. Pretty rare that you see Rumble out damaged as we're going to watch Brandini get outscaled.
Just a bit.
Feels bad, man.
Control together. Maybe they can kick one of these members back. Hopefully not being Bjergsen, but they're going to kick right to the faces of Echo Fox, not even giving Acadian a chance. Gate close to going down. Winds of War sweeps the rug out from under his feet, and Acadian's going to be the next one locked up by the Deadly Flourish. Gets himself to a safeguard. And this second,
you're going to be able to knock that one down as well, but it's Echo Fox looking for a pick.
Relentless. That could be the way Fox gets back in.
Oh, they're going to keep going for more.
A great repel. Gate misses on the Fate's call as he was pulled in by Mash. Now the answer. Hextech ultimatum to the bot lane, and he's going to get pushed out immediately. Hanser has to get the safety. Bjergsen goes in. Two-man taunt, and the back line is trying to deliver over the shoulder of Bjergsen's tank wall. Brandini gets himself into a sticky situation, and Echo Fox cannot control the late game fights.
Yeah, Brandini was split off from the team, and now TSM is going to continue to chase, knock down another member. The first pick goes to Echo Fox, or maybe even Acadian.
Got the TP into the ult. The Galio ult is actually down. Bjergsen just walking over, so he gets to kind of tango with Froggen for a little bit, but Fox is so all sorts, they can't even react to one play like that.
And get the kill on Acadian. Now they can go to Baron, and they'll go straight over for it, knowing that it's not a 50-50. The jungler is already down. We'll see if they can secure this one with Svenskeren.
Gonna say yes.
Unless
Gate comes in, Mash can't get any javelins. Bjergsen says you're getting taunted or you're not getting any closer. Baron goes down. They're actually able to turn on the fight. A few members left. Straggling for Fox here. Could be the first ones to go down. Fate's call keeps Mash alive. Hanser again to the back line. One objective for him. Disrupt what's happening in the back for Fox, and he keeps doing it. Bjergsen's able to follow up.
Just heal tactical sweep, and now they're diving on a Brandini.
Oh,
He lost half his health in a hit.
That was ridiculous. Hanser coming in with that Triforce hit. And his teammate being finished up, able to just shred down Brandini, even through a scrap shield. TSM toying on the front doorstep of Echo Fox's base here in game 3, just sub 30 minutes. Gate, being the tankiest one on the team, keeps starting these fights at 10% health when his ult goes up. And that's just not going to continue to help here. They need to be the ones initiating. TSM just won't give them the chance at this point.
No, they definitely won't. They're pushing in. I mean, Froggen's still very strong. He has a lot of farm here. He is on 3 items, but he needs more, and Gate's going to go in, but I think that's a one-way trip.
Froggen's actually about 100 gold up on Bjergsen. It could put out that damage. He just needs to be able to get somewhere on the front line. It's so scary.
They did burn down Sven, so they at least got the...
Is this the kickback? Acadian almost looked like he wanted it. Froggen from the side. A good hit coming in from Gate, but Bjergsen not taking much damage. Acadian doesn't get to look at the fight as he gets soloed by Svenskeren on the side with a bit of help from the team. And now the hits on again to Gate, going down at the beginning as the biggest one on the Rift. TSM has the priority in their eyes. Now it's Froggen. Hextech ultimatum drops him down, and it's going to be Brandini following quickly after TSM putting the final touches as they go to the bot lane.
Yeah, push it in through bot lane. The inhibitor's already down. That is going to be that for TSM. They're looking to take it 2-1 over Echo Fox.
22-7 overall on this one, just getting over that 30-minute mark. Mash doesn't want to get eaten up by Biofrost, and TSM getting taken to 3 games on this one by Echo Fox will find that yellow brick road and head all the way to the Nexus. Taking it down, they take down Echo Fox 2-1.
Good finish there.